Now here's Beverly. Beasley right side. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two. Beasley's got his first bucket in this one.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking one game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Cuts off the pass.
And they've carved out an early lead in spite of the fact they continue to turn it over.
Already have 5 TOs, Greg. They just have to figure out a way to tighten this execution up.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the 3 by Houston that went in, and stolen by Ariza. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3, and another 3 for Houston.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Lillard against Beverly. There's a screen. Lillard, the pass to Crabbe. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Crabbe's got 5 now.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So, and now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his...
I was taught to, never let...
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Terry is out there with Andrew Gaudlack. Then there's Beasley. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the second player taken in the 2008 draft, Michael Beasley out of Kansas State, has been the ultimate wild card. Incredibly high expectations for him. At one time, he was the best high school player in the country. But now, Greg, in his 8th season...
Yeah. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little... disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. McCollum dishes to Crabbe. Pulls up on the wing. No good. So Houston will take it the other way.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Just 5 on the clock. Brewer. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida. Remember, won those 2 national championships teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Houston making a switch. McDaniels checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. Now here's McCollum. Terry covering. Stolen by Terry. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Knocked loose. McCollum with the ball. Beasley comes with the double team. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Harkless. And he lays it straight in. Clark, Corey Brewer was the 7th pick in the 2007 draft. He's never really reached that star caliber so many had predicted.
Yeah, you know, his offense has held him back a bit. He's a bit erratic at that end of the floor. Not a great shooter. Slashes effectively well. He's most effective in transition.
Indeed. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Houston.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Plumlee. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Blazers ball.
Trailblazers trail by 19. McCollum kicks to Crabbe. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Crabbe's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And guys, Myers Leonard really showing signs of progress in last season. Huge steps forward for the big man.
And you know, progress is all about confidence with young players. I mean, his shooting percentages were remarkable when you look at the fact that 50, 40, 90, 50%, 40%, 90% for a 7-footer, unheard of, and he's in that neighborhood.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Stolen by Terry. Plays it in off the breakaway. Terry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Puts it up from 15, and Houston again with the bucket.
You know, I think Myers Leonard really finding his niche as a stretch big man. And I think with his size and athleticism, the Blazers had envisioned him making his mark in the paint. But the way he's shooting, though, that they're not going to complain nor try to limit his impact on the game.
Houston leading by 20. McDaniels passes to Capella. And Beasley now atop the key. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by McDaniel.